Hey, HTDA, and today we're playing some more incremental games, and this time we're playing something that is going to bring back a lot of memories, at least for me. So this is Master Healer Kale with a useless party. So we're gonna be playing a healer that is going to try and keep his party alive, and I've done that a lot in the past, so I am fully expecting all the people to stand in fires and pull every single creature in the dungeon and stuff like that. Okay. Hey there, I'm Kale, I'm the best healer in this land. I've got a quest from King Lemon, what is it, 14th, to defeat the dang Demon King. Okay, boom, just get to the point. Okay, I already enjoyed this game. By the way, this game is already out. It costs like 3 or 4 euros, dollars, whatever you're paying with. And it's supposed to have a playtime of around 4 hours. So let's see, let's time myself if I can do it within 4. Okay, so let's learn a spell by clicking on this node. It restores a small amount of health to an ally. It has a heal amount, a mana cost, a casting time, and a cooldown. Okay, and well, we're gonna get more of those. Great, now I can use my basic heal to support my party. Now we're gonna go to battle. He was about to say something. Oh, look, this is my party. Okay. So we have a witching thingy, we have some goblins, we have a tank that's asleep, typical, and we have archer of some sort. Let's start our journey and gain some experience. Nice to meet you, Mr. Healer. My name is Claphon the Archer. I thought you were the best healer. Didn't you just learn a basic heal back in the tavern? That's fair enough. Just do your job and I'll do mine, Adeline. And the tank is asleep. Yep. I am doomed. Okay, heal him by clicking on him. Oh, we actually have to do stuff. Okay, hold on. Is it gonna auto-cast? No, or at least I don't think so. Let me not click anything for a moment here. Oh, okay, I actually have to do this. Well, the first goblin is dead. We got money. We have mana. My mana is out now. We're pushing the tank. Okay. I can't do anything anymore. Guys? Single target, please. Can I do anything to get my mana back? I guess the answer is no. I might have overhealed him quite a bit. Can we kill the goblin at least? Yes. Okay, we gained some experience there. Okay. Is this... Shoot this one! Really? Focus your fire, guys. Okay, let's go back to the tavern. We cannot get this because we need a skill point for that. Okay, so this is gonna... Oh, we can actually upgrade the rest of the party as well. So we can either upgrade Madeline's basic fireball. This is gonna upgrade the archer, so we need some skill points for that. Is it just one skill point? It's like one little house thingy. Okay, but we can also increase the heal. Can we upgrade this any further? Nope. This is gonna give me more mana. This is gonna give me... oh, this is an AoE heal. Okay. And this is gonna cost me a different type of resource. So something that's a ruby. Oh yeah, not enough ruby. And more gold. Okay. Okay, let's optimize this a little bit because I don't think I did that quite as efficient as I could have. So we heal for what? 35. So there's no point in healing him until he needs at least... Well, that was a little too early actually, but okay. So far, can I help attack or anything like that? No. Okay. No, it's a little tame for the moment, but this is far more efficient than I did it before, so we gained some experience there. Can we see their level? Oh, no! I didn't want to heal. Well, okay. I didn't want to heal, but... I am the best healer in the world, guys, so remember that. Now, I assume at some point we're gonna get something like mana regen. But it's an incremental game, so it's supposed to start out a little slow. Yeah, I could have healed him one more time if I was a little bit more efficient. I was trying to click and stuff. Okay, this goblin is gonna die. This one is for sure also gonna die. So... Oh, this is a goblin leader. So we have 3 levels, I guess, and then we get the boss. So is this... I'm not sure if this counts like a boss. Oh, he does AoE damage. Yeah, we're gonna be needing some upgrades to defeat him for sure. Okay, ooh, skill points. Collected when your party levels up. And they gain experience points by defeating... Grandpa Bagel gains experience points when he gets KO'd. Okay, so the tank needs to die in order to get hit. Okay, so let's give him an upgrade. Oh, this is an upgrade to the tank. Okay, this is more damage. Grandpa Bagel gains armor to reduce incoming damage. I mean, getting 30 extra health is not gonna do much for me for the moment. Oh, this is already fully upgraded? Oh no, we can actually upgrade this further. It's level 1 out of 5, but it still costs 1 point to upgrade. I guess reducing the damage taken sounds really efficient. Not entirely sure what's better. This is gonna give me a bonus to my heal. This is gonna reduce my casting time, which doesn't feel like it's really needed for the moment. More mana, I guess. So what's this? Enables resetting the skill tree. Okay. That sounds useful. I mean, at some point it will be useful. It's a little expensive for the moment though. So we can either increase... Yeah, I'm actually gonna pick this up because I want to know what's over here. So, ooh, this is really expensive. Previous damage dealt, okay. And this is maximum mana based on the total rubies collected. Okay. Well, let's dive back in. It was worth kind of figuring out which upgrades were over there. So we should be doing more damage now. We have 60 mana, this cost... So basically we can heal 6 times, right? And what are we healing for? 35. Good. So whenever we are at 65 health or lower on the tank, we should be able to upgrade. The armor is definitely helping, because every time we get hit, the armor, well, heals him passively, I guess. Doesn't actually heal him, but it makes sure he takes less damage, which is effectively the same thing. Okay, well, we got some more experience there. Stage cleared. I have a feeling we're gonna need that AoE heal in order to clear this one, but we'll find out. I can heal twice more. And that's it. So let's see. Guys, make sure you actually hit the same targets. I'm hoping we will get some sort of upgrade at some point where we can direct their attacks. I mean, that by itself is gonna be a massive upgrade if we can actually do that. Okay, the goblin is dead. The goblin leader is probably gonna survive. I mean, the other guys... Ooh, actually, he might be able to take another hit. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a lot of money. Why would we go back? I mean, we will go back, but interesting. I was expecting them to just continue on to the next level, but okay. Party heal. So this is a heal amount for 20. So we were healing what before? 35, but this is an AoE heal, which costs twice as much. It heals everyone. Or this heals 100 for 20. This is a lot more efficient. I think this is the direction we're going first. This will increase the power of that heal. I'll take the extra mana for now, though. This is the normal heal. This as well. Well, I guess we're upgrading this heal then. So now we're healing for 125, which also means I think we need to upgrade his health a little bit, because otherwise that heal is gonna go to waste. This gives him... Oh, so this is interesting. So this upgrade actually gives him 30 extra health. And this upgrade... Oh, this is Madeline. Oh, hold on. And this is the tank. Grandpa Bagel gains maximum health based on the total amount of rubies collected. So right now that's just... so how can I see how many rubies I have collected? I mean, it's just one, right, so far. Okay. This is gonna be more health for our archer. Not sure that's that useful. So let's just upgrade his damage first. The tavern can now show Grandpa Bagel's stats. Okay, so he has 130 health. So basically I can heal his entire health with a single heal now. I kind of want him to have more health. Yeah, there we go. So now we can actually optimize our heal. Is there... No, we don't have anything else to spend. Oop, next level. So now we can switch to the bigger heal. How long have you been an archer? Your shot sometimes go backwards and still they hit the targets. Because luck. He got summoned by the king and he needed an archer for a newly assembled party. Yeah, we're the party of noobs, basically. Okay, so we heal for 125. The trick is not to let him die. So maybe we start healing when we hit 40? I mean, it's gonna be a lot more efficient than the other heal. How is this a burst heal? Ooh, cutting it close there. So maybe 50, just to make sure we don't get our tank killed accidentally. Oh, it was still on cooldown. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That was just in time. Well, we're gonna need to throw in another one of those anyway, because I only have... yeah, so now we switch back to this one. So we're gonna need to alternate this a little bit. Well, we're already on the last level of this particular... Oh, wait, hold on. Go heal, go heal. Was that like a crit heal? I don't know. But that's all I can do, guys. Kill the rat. The one on the front, yes. Thank you. Oh. Would be nice if we actually make this the first time around. I don't think... Well, it's gonna be close. Nope. I don't think she's gonna be able to kill her. Yeah, nope. There we go. Okay, back to the tavern. That's quite a bit of money, though. And quite a bit of experience as well, actually. So what else do we want to buy? Actually, I don't have enough gold for most of this. Oh, Kale restores mana after each stage. Yes, please. Let's pick that up. Ooh, we can meditate and get some mana for a ruby, or recovers a small amount of health per second for an ally over 10 seconds. This is a region. Huh. Not sure about any of that yet, but okay, let's see. So let's get him some more armor as well. Now what's this? Completing a dungeon is Grandpa Bagel experience points. Well, that sounds useful. After each stage, Grandpa Bagel gets a shield, sure. And he gets additional HP based on his level. We can give Madeline some more points. Can give her some more damage as well. When Grandpa Bagel gets KO'd, Madeline and Clapham gain a shield. I'm gonna go for the damage first. What's this then? Choose a dungeon. Ah, okay, so we can base difficulty 20, base difficulty 30. Yeah, let's stick with this one. I think that should be fine. Okay, so back to the burst heal. We still have the same amount of hits, so yeah, we are gonna be healing him around 40, 50 HP. Just playing it a little bit safe. He's actually not taking that much damage now with the additional armor either. And now he just got a shield, so that's super efficient. Feels like we want to upgrade the damage maybe a little bit. And let's start healing him. There we go. He's about to level up again. We should be able to clear this maybe. Hey, look at my mana. Let's make sure we start healing on time though. There we go. Maybe throw in one of those. What is he doing? Is he like stunned or is it a mega attack? Yeah, that was the mega attack. I don't have any mana to cast anything. Well, I have mana, but not anything that I can spend that for. He just gained experience as well. Okay. We got another ruby out of that. Okay. So then the real question is, what do we spend the ruby on? On the party heal? Or on the regen? Or on the meditate? So this has a 50-second cooldown, but I think this is the clear winner. Reduces the casting time, which is huge. Yeah, 8 seconds. So we need to heal the tank up to full and then do the meditate. Meditate gives Kale more mana. Oh, it's all super expensive though. I actually think maybe reducing the cooldown might be good. I mean, at some point we want to get this, right? But let's just pick it up now because it's so cheap. Not sure how much I actually gain from that. Anyway, the Tavern can now show Kale's stats. I mean, sure. And clearing a stage grants some gold. I mean, that's gonna pay for itself in the long run. What's this? Remove one random debuff from an ally. Okay, that's something we need to deal with at some point. Winning a dungeon gives extra gold based on Kale's remaining mana. Ooh, this is super good. I mean, especially early on when we have a lot of mana. That's gonna give us a ton of gold. Okay, let's save up for that one. So our maximum mana is now 72. We have 3 spells, which includes meditate. Is it a stage or a level? Hold on. Clearing a stage. So each dungeon has different stages, right? That's how that works? Okay. Yeah, so 3 stages. Okay. We have some other upgrades as well. What do we want to pick? This is all pretty expensive. He gains HP based on his level. Let's just pick that up because it's so cheap. Reduces all incoming damage by 5%. Okay, 5 armor sounds really good. And, I don't know, making him immune to poison sounds really good as well. Not that I really need it at the moment. Sure, let's give Melon some HP as well. Okay, so we want to switch to this one. Are you still alive? Nope. If you get knocked down, I'll raise you back again, okay? Well, how? I don't think I have anything that does that. So, this was gonna give me 50 mana back, okay. Oh! Apparently we're attacking other party members now. That's slightly annoying. So that's where I want that party heal, right? Because I don't want these guys to die either. Okay, having to switch it up a little bit now. I mean, the tank barely takes damage. We could actually farm the other level a little bit, maybe, but... Yeah, this was definitely a waste of mana like this. Being able to heal both of them at the same time is probably more efficient, although this costs only 10, so the AoE heal I think costs 20. Not entirely sure. I mean, the tank is is keeping himself up at the moment. I don't know, should I be meditating, maybe? Let's meditate now before the end of the level. And so we have full mana. Can I click here? Oh, I can click here as well, actually. That's kind of nice. So let's do a burst heal here. This is looking pretty decent. I really want that AoE heal. He's taking so much damage though. He's really tanky. Let's see if we can survive long enough for this to actually come off cooldown again. I think it will. There we go. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Don't kill him yet. Ah! I was gonna get money for having a lot of mana left. Okay. Well, so far so good. Let's go back to the tavern. Did we get 100? Yeah, we did. So we should be able to get this one. Winning a dungeon gives extra gold based on Kale's remaining mana. So like this, right? So it's a dungeon. So it's not every stage. It's just a dungeon. That's the party heal. Let's go for that one. Party heal restores more health. I mean, sure. So what's that gonna heal for now? It's healing for 25. So that's almost their full HP. Oh, I have quite a bit of points now. So let's upgrade their damage a little bit. Let's upgrade the archer. Let's upgrade the... Yeah, that works fine. Madeline deals more damage to enemies with full health. Sure. Madeline learns an extra magic, attacking with an arcane magic. Oh, this is a ruby. Okay. Madeline deals more damage during the first 10 seconds of each stage. Okay. So then the equivalent upgrades to that will be over here, right? So we need to upgrade our archer next. Okay. Do I have anything else I can buy? Well, technically I can buy this one, because it's super cheap. And let's dive right back in. Madeline, I'm just checking on you. Are you good? Talk to me, I'm busy. Okay, this young generation and their phones. She's a genius mage who comes every 100 years after all. Well, I can see your ability is good. It's just your attitude that gets me. Okay. I don't know. What do we... Oh, no. Can I cancel heals? I don't know. That was a bit of a waste. Let's just meditate. I mean, I have a feeling this is gonna come off cooldown again before we need it. I mean, I was so efficient at upgrading my tank that I don't really have much to do at the moment. Okay. So far, so good. These guys don't seem to bypass the tank, so that's... The reason I actually accidentally... Ooh, hello. The reason I accidentally did the AoE heal is because the moment you click it, it actually starts healing already. Because, of course, you don't need to target it. Let's start casting that while we move from one level to the other. Sounds like a good moment to do that. And we're back to full HP. Good moment for a party heal. There we go. Sounds like a good moment for another party heal. Oh, we also want to upgrade their health a little bit, I think, because otherwise they're just gonna get one shot. Oh no, party heal. I'm starting to feel like a holy priest in World of Warcraft. If you're familiar with that game, all of these skills remind me a lot of that. Especially the prayer of healing, as that would have been called there. Okay, that's a very angry big dude. I'm also out of mana, so I need to do this. And then I'll probably want to do a quick heal after that. Whoa, no. Can I get him back up? Nope. Okay, I messed that up a little bit. Just timed that off slightly. Okay, let's go back to the tavern. And let's see. Party heal restores more health. Casting heal increases Kale's next party heal amount. I mean, the actual upgrade is not that impressive. Gain more experience points from defeating enemies or when Grandpa Bagel is down. Well, I mean, that's never a bad thing. Gain more gold, like 15% more gold, okay. I mean, all of that sounds really good. What's this? Winning a dungeon gives extra gold based on Kale's remaining mana. Okay, so we can upgrade that. Okay. What do we want to do? I said upgrading health, right? So let's see. Let's give the archer some more health. He can crit now. And we can show him his stats. Okay. So what's over here? Clap up and gains more gold when defeating an enemy. That's kind of useful. He shoots faster, or he gets an equips an extra bow. How does that work? Anyway, but we need more rubies for that. I actually want to try something. Hold on. This is going to be a little bit lame, just for a second. But let's say we go back to the basic level. We do battle. This should be super easy. But we can end that with like almost no mana spent. At least that's it's going to be the intent there. I'm just wondering if that's an easy way to farm some gold. Now, I'm not going to get much gold from killing these enemies, I guess, so that's kind of offsetting that. Yeah, so this might be a little bit underwhelming after all. They're not even hitting the tank. He has so much armor, they can't hit him. I mean, he has more HP than... Okay, so I literally don't have to do anything now. It's an easy way to farm some money. It's not the most engaging way to play the game, I guess. So let me know in the comments, anyone else here who played World of Warcraft or anything similar where you played a healer? Because this is very reminiscent of that. Well, we out-leveled this dungeon for sure. I haven't cast a single heal yet. Okay. I assume we no longer get rubies from that, right? Yeah, so we just got an additional 73 gold for doing this. So is this the total? 122. Let's double check. Ah, wait. So these are the totals that we've gathered so far. So we've gathered 487, and we still have 129. So okay. That's how that works. Was this an efficient way to farm money? I am not entirely sure, but it might be once we get some additional mana going. Which begs the question, where do we go from here? I feel that... upgrading the tank can't be a bad thing, right? So this is clearing a dungeon. Gives him additional experience points, okay. So this is really when you're farming, right? So that's kind of nice. What else? I mean, let's have him attack faster. Oh, there's so much upgrades. Okay. Not sure how large this tree is gonna get, but it's pretty large right now. So the gold upgrades are always for myself. Reduce the casting time of meditate. I mean, getting a 10 mana per stage sounds really good. Let's see. Reduce the casting time of heal. Party heal. Yeah, that's definitely something we want to do. Clearing a stage grants some gold. Yeah, let's just keep getting that because that's always gonna pay for itself. Okay. Oh, no. Can I? Yeah, I didn't want to do that basic level again. Okay, hold on. Let's switch that to this one. Let's see how far we can go with clearing this now. So we gained 122 gold, right, on the previous one. Let's see how much we can get from this one. Yeah, the wolves are dying pretty fast. That's pretty decent. Did his arrow just fly off again once it started was gone? Interesting. Party heal! So the wolves always attack the main tank. The bat did some AoE. should probably... no, hold on. So let's do a burst heal and then let's do the meditate. And then hopefully we don't get too much AoE damage going before I complete this cast. Famous last words. Close, but we made it. Okay, this looks pretty efficient. Well, I need to wait for my meditate to come up, so let's not do too many AoE damage, guys. Okay. This is gonna take me forever to cast, though. Actually, let's hold up. Let's do a heal, because I can. And that's the meditate. Ah, the thing is gonna die. Yep, he's dead. Maybe not. Oh, so close. Okay, but that was actually only 100 gold. So compared to doing the farming the previous level, that was not super efficient. Let's go back to the tavern though. Bosses give more gold. This is just gonna give me a flat gold upgrade. After each stage, grants clap on a medal and experience points. 3? That's after each stage, right? That's a lot of experience points. Okay, speaking of which, I do think that we need some extra health on our dudes. So this essentially gets him experience points every time he dies, right? So that's will add up over time as well. And this gives them a shield. Okay, so let's try this one. Let's try farming this one for a second. Again, this should be really efficient, but because we get additional experience points per stage now, it feels like this is a very efficient way to level them up. I think there was another heal that was like a heal over time, so it just heals a little bit every time, every few seconds for a certain duration. It's really nice for kind of like this situation over here that we have. Okay, so let's see. She's now at 2 out of 9. Yeah, that's a massive amount of experience points just for a stage. I don't think I really need to heal, but let's do it anyway, and then let's just meditate right after that. I mean, he should be fine, right? So now we get the additional gold from completing the level. We get additional gold from having the mana, assuming he doesn't die. They will get some more experience points from clearing this stage. 169. Yeah, that was definitely a lot more than we just got from doing the other one. Okay, so let's go back to the tavern. What can we get here? Clapping gains maximum HP based on his level. Basic attacks in gold after hitting an enemy. So he's literally gonna give me 2 gold every time he hits someone? Or 4 gold, I guess. And then we can... So this is his basic attack, and we can also have him attack faster. So now we just turned our archer into a gold making machine. Is that what we're doing? And we can also get him to give us extra gold every time he kills someone. I mean, I'll take it. Okay, what else? Do we have some gold left? So, where do we invest that? Should we get some more of this? Just get more gold in the dungeon. Every stage. I mean, this is just gonna give me 2 additional gold. It's gonna cost me 75, so it's gonna take us 36 stages to gain that back, but And just more gold. Let's farm this level again. Or well, maybe. Yeah, let's just try this one. I think we should be able to beat it now, maybe. Let's find out. Because we want another ruby. Now, actually picking the skill that we take with our ruby is going to be pretty important, because I think we have like 5 or 6 that we can pick from now, and obviously we're not going to be getting that many rubies. The heal over time might actually not be a bad pick, because I can just put that on everyone and then just meditate right after that. Not gonna hit everyone yet, but... let's meditate. It's a little bit preemptive maybe, but... should be able to get another meditate in, I think, later this level. So party heal and the burst heal do cost the same mana at the moment. With 2 of those bats we do need to be a little bit careful, because they will bypass our tank, as you can see. I'm just gonna do a burst heal. And then maybe follow that with a party heal, and the meditate is a little further off than I would like it to be. Okay, I think we should be good. We just gained a little bit of mana back. Let's do this one, and then follow it up with a meditate. All of these guys are not attacking the backlines though, that's really nice. Don't kill my tank, please. Ow. Okay, I'm almost out of mana. We just have a single normal heal left. Might as well do it now, because I don't know what else to do. This is gonna be close. That might just kill him. Actually, the tank can take a fair bit of damage, so this... there we go! Level cleared. How much money was that? 7... oh, okay. That boss definitely gives me a lot more money than anything else. 700... okay. Let's go on a spending spree, I guess. So we have now 4 rubies collected, and this gives me maximum mana based on the total rubies. So this is not that impressive just yet. Instantly restores health to the lowest health ally. Huh. Interesting. This is really expensive for the moment. This is a debuff. Clear. Kale's next spell affects all allies, but it does cost 40 mana. So I could do my burst heal on everyone, but that's complete overkill. This is a shield, which is relatively expensive and doesn't do that much. Huh. I think this is worth it. 20% extra gold from bosses. Maybe even do this twice and then farm the other level again. This is gonna give me extra experience points. Party heal also grants experience to all allies. Yes, please. That's really good. I can heal them to gain experience. Okay, so this is heal per second. So this is 50 healing for 20 mana over time. Is that worth it? What's my alternatives? Oh wait, we have additional attacks as well, right? So we can get him to do bombs. That sounds really good, actually. Fire arrows. Arcane magic. What's this? This was the lowest ally healed. Okay, and what's this? Oh, we have another one over here. Attacking with poison arrows. Each hit applies 5 poison, dealing damage every 2 seconds. I mean, the bombs sound really good. Let's go with that one. Bomb arrows deal... So this is going to attack every 4 seconds for 28. Which we can upgrade. And bomb arrow has a chance to explode and damage all enemies. That's kind of what I thought it was going to do to begin with. Let's make that a 10% chance, and then let's do that. Damage increase. What else? What else? What else? There's probably something in here that we should really be getting. Let's see. Completing a dungeon gives experience points. Every level giving me experience sounds really good as well. What level is he anyway? He's level 9 at the moment. And this is just a couple of HP for every 5 levels. I mean, 5% less damage taken sounds really good. It's really expensive as well. Okay, so we can get him some more HP over here. Grandpa Bagel has a 5% chance to gain armor when taking damage. Is that like permanent at that point? I don't know. So this is a pretty big damage increase. Let's farm this level once more. I mean, we're doing a lot of party heals. Oh look, there's the bomb arrow. So their normal attacks is like 19, and the bomb is a lot. Okay. He just gained a shield for 20. Almost feels like I should be spamming party heal, but that's... Honestly, I could just be spamming that at the beginning. Just spamming it, maybe cast it like twice, and then just do a meditate right after that. I mean, something along these lines. Here, have some experience, everyone. Have some more experience, everyone. Let's do it like this, and let's start meditating. Oh, if you start the cast before the level switches, it finishes. If you don't, you can't cast anything until you're actually in the level. That's good to know. Go. Will she be able to take a 30? I actually don't know how much damage this did, so let's just heal her up just to be safe. It was 25, so she would have been fine, but it was close. Am I gonna get this many skills? Really? A little worried if that's the case. Okay, so another 600 gold from finishing this level. And 10 points. So let's give him 50 more HP. Ooh, this is an armor percentage increase? I don't know if this is going to be permanent, but we might as well give him at least one level of it. Increases Stay Strong's chances. This is Stay Strong, I guess? Yeah, so this is going to increase that by 1%. Well, it's just a single point. Some incoming damage to Clapham and Madeline is transferred to Grandpa Bagel. Yeah, that sounds really good, actually. And when Stay Strong is triggered, Grandpa Bagel also gains experience points. So this is just gonna passively give him buffs over time. So he has a 7% chance now to gain armor. Okay, so just to make sure we understand how this works. So he has 9 armor right now. And I assume this is going to trigger at least once, given a 7% chance. Okay, and we want some other stuff as well. This feels really underwhelming at this point. Extra gold. Yeah. I mean, 2. Sure. 3 experience to all allies every time we cast party heal. That has to be good, right? This is just gonna be a flat increase to all experience gained. This is gonna increase my party heal. I'm gonna go all in on the party heal. Casting heal increases the next party heal as well. This might, maybe next time we need to focus a little bit on the meditate, but for now I think this is fine. Let's try out a new level as well. Not sure if this is optimal. Munchies. Hey Kale, I've been wondering, how come you're not taking any damage at all? That I don't know the answer. Probably some king's blessing or something. Anyone gave the blessing to you? I have no idea. Hey, you're still alive. For now. The next Ruby, I really want to give her an additional ability as well, I think. Okay, so actually let's just do this. So let's cast party heal, and let's just do a meditate right after that. So we get, basically we have this mana for free. Now the downside is, of course, this is going to be on cooldown for 50 seconds, but I mean, if I do this at the beginning of the fight, it shouldn't really matter, right? Because it's... Well, actually, that's not entirely true. Oh well. Okay, so his armor is now increased by 1. So this kind of tells me this is going to be a temporary buff. But yeah, as you can see, we are nowhere near out of mana, so it's definitely optimal to just party heal at the beginning and then meditate right after that. Everyone has taken some damage. Let's give everyone some hit points and some experience. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do a party heal. And let's do a meditate right after that. And look, it's still casting while we're switching levels, so that's really good. Now we're back up to almost full mana. Oink oink. Oh, these guys hurt quite a bit, actually. He has 4 additional armor at this point, though. Ooh! That's actually kind of painful. Guys? Okay, that's a lot of damage. Increases armor by 6 though. Okay. Oh, well, actually doing this level like this is still pretty efficient from a gold perspective, so we don't really need to go back to the previous level, I don't think. We might still, I don't know. What did I want to check? Yeah, so if we now go... Yeah, okay, so his armor does reset, so it's not a permanent buff, but it is going to add up over time. We could increase... This is really expensive, though. Weapon gains max HP based on his level. Oh, he gains dodge chances? Okay. And when he dodges, he gains 10 experience points, and he has a 10% chance to dodge now. Let's go with that. And when dealing critical damage, he gains experience points. Yes, okay. I'm really buffing my archer at this point. Maybe let's go down to the other one. Medallion deals more damage during the first 10 seconds of each stage. Yes. Their basic fireball is already faster when the battle starts. Okay, that's only gonna give me 1 point. Okay, 5% chance to hit all enemies. That's good. When metal defeats an enemy while initiative is still active, initiative's duration increases. So that's the additional damage. What's initiative? This is initiative. The first 10 seconds, so we can extend that by 1 second. Okay, that's not that impressive. We can show her stats now, though, and she gains more experience when defeating an enemy, sure. When metal defeats an enemy, Kale recovers his mana. Well, not his entire mana, just 1 mana, but still, it's really good. And she gains some additional HP as well, okay. When Clapton gets KO'd, Madeline gains bonus damage for the rest of the battle. Huh. Okay. We have some gold to spend as well. Let's go to the meditate. Let's see. Well, 5 additional mana after every stage is really efficient as well. Meditate giving me additional mana sounds good. Reducing the casting time, yes. Casting Meditate also gives Grandpa Bagel a shield, so that's just a free heal, basically. Okay. And what does it... So, casting heal increases Kale's next Meditate mana recovery. So, essentially, that makes every heal a little bit cheaper. Let's increase the cooldown a little bit. Oh, there's new stuff to unlock. Casting heal reduces Kale's next burst heal mana cost. Okay. So basically switching up the spells becomes a little bit more viable this way. Healing an ally with burst heal to full health will grant him a shield. Okay, that's actually really good. I don't have the money for that, but still. That also means getting this additional healing on burst heal becomes a bit more viable as well. Let's just upgrade the heal itself. And that's it for now. Let's go to battle. See if we can clear this level now. Oh yeah, I was gonna do the party heal. And then I was gonna do the meditate. I mean, that's just a lot of additional experience. They still only need 13 experience. So like, casting 4 Prayer of Healings is gonna give them all a level. Sounds pretty good. Party heal. This feels pretty under control. He already got another 3 armor. Okay, my meditate is almost off cooldown, so I'm actually gonna go and heal. And let's see if I can finish another one before the end of the level, then meditate before we switch levels, and then we should have all our mana back. So we have almost full HP, almost full mana. Well, we have full mana. Let's see if we can clear this now. To be a little bit more preemptive now with my heals, because these guys hurt. Ooh. Yep, I'm out of mana. You're on your own. They did get that that shield now. I don't think we have enough. Almost there, almost. Still 600 gold, okay. How do we deal with that? So... we had the shield when, yeah. Healing an ally with burst heal to full health will grant them a shield. Not a very impressive shield, but... making sure we can cast that a little bit more often sounds like a good idea as well. Upgrading the burst heal, yep. Actually, just giving me additional mana sounds really good as well. Now we have 14 skill points. I kind of want to increase their DPS a little bit. Let's keep investing in the archer for the moment. Did we have somewhere where we could show our damage? Let's see. Yeah, the tavern will display previous damage dealt by your party, but I need gold for that, so we'll pick that up next time. Flapon's basic arrow applies vulnerable to enemies, increasing all damage they take. This is a little bit underwhelming for the cost, just yet. We can make him immune to slow, not sure what that does. The Meddling gets KO'd, Clapon gains bonus damage, yeah, but they tend to die pretty quickly anyway. Let's see, what's the most bang for my buck? We're trying to optimize here. Maybe just get the basic upgrades here. So we maxed out their base attacks. There we go. So now both of their basic attacks have been upgraded. We can actually give Grandma Bagel a better shield. I completely forgot we had this ability over here. Yeah, this is definitely worth picking up a few more levels of. Okay, let's dive back in. Let's start with party heal. Let's do meditate. That meditate takes forever. I actually wonder, is there gonna be an upgrade where we can wake him up? I don't know, probably not, but... Let's do a party heal. How much does this actually heal for at this point? Just 35, okay. I was just wondering if... Ooh, hello. That was the wrong heal, but okay. She's gonna get a shield. I'm gonna cast a AoE heal just because my meditate is coming off cooldown anyway. I kinda don't want to use it. Yeah, I do want to use it because otherwise I'm gonna have to cast it during the massive amount of damage that the boss is gonna do in a second. There we go. Okay, 94 mana this time around. So actually healing him just before he gets too much damage might be good. Oh, it's actually 200 heal now. That's a bit more than I expected. He has a lot of armor. Might need to do an additional off heal a little bit for a second. And we got that shield going, nice. We're out of mana. We're gonna need to do a meditate. Is he gonna survive? Probably not. Nope. Oh. Did that count? Yeah. Okay, it did count just in time for the additional money. Okay, almost 1,000 gold from that level. Some additional skill points. And most importantly, we got another ruby. So let's focus on that one first. So, actually, if I pick this up now. Okay, so the arrow did 2k damage, the fireball 1.4, and then the bomb arrow did another. Okay, so it's actually pretty evenly spread. I was expecting that to be a larger difference, to be honest. Spawn some gold whenever he dies. There's nothing behind that. That's a shame. What should we get with our ruby is the question. Gives a bonus attack speed to an ally for 10 seconds. So this is an ability we can pick up. Grants a shield to a target ally. Yeah, none of that sounds too impressive, to be honest. We can give ourselves some poison arrows. Fire arrows. Arcane magic. So the arcane magic has a very quick attack speed, but low damage. Let's go. Dark magic, maybe? I don't know. Oh, look. Metal learns an extra magic attack with ice magic. Ice magic slows an enemy by 10% for 6 seconds. This is a nice defensive option, I guess. Or a holy magic? I mean, it doesn't actually tell me what it does, so let's go with the holy magic. I'm a holy priest after all, right? Holy magic deals more damage. And that reduces enemy damage. Okay. It deals more damage to bosses, sure. Holy magic gives metal in a percentage of the enemy's experience points. Bosses grant half experience. Okay. She gains more experience points when she has a shield. This increases the duration on the damage reduction. All of that sounds pretty good though. Each holy magic attack increases Kale's next heal amount. I know, let's pick that up. Since she's gonna be casting it anyway. We have 800 gold to spend. What are we spending it on? Casting heal increases the next. Yeah. Casting meditate also gives Grandpa Bagel a shield. Sure. Casting burst heal on Grandpa Bagel causes enemies to prioritize. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. So it's like a taunt. Just for 2 seconds, though. Okay. Let's get some additional experience points from bosses, and then some additional gold per level. Let's do some more AoE healing. Let's upgrade our heal a little bit, and that should be that, right? I have so many spells now, it's confusing. Oh, you can rearrange your spells by dragging them to another slot. Oh, I need this other spell to be besides heal. Thanks, Clapon. But how did you know this stuff? Archers don't use spells, right? He's something of a scientist. Look, holy magic. Okay, it's kind of nice. Oh, I forgot to do the AoE healing thing. Hold on. We honestly might need to stop doing that soonish, but for now, it'll work. There are so many more skills to get. Oh, hello. That was a lot of damage. I'm actually not sure if I should be using party heal or the normal heal. Probably party heal. Once one of these guys gets damaged. I mean, it's just mostly because we get all that experience from doing that. Ow. Party heal is pretty slow, actually. We might need to buff their... Oh, hello. We might need to buff their individual hit points a bit as well. Look, he just got killed. As a result of my slow healing. Yeah, he's down, I know. I was just wondering if I could actually get him back up. But I guess the answer is no. I mean, she's doing a pretty good job with all that holy magic. Ow. Look at me clicking my spells. Should probably be using the keybinds. There we go. That's a pretty hefty attack. Meditate is almost off cooldown though. I think getting the poison damage next might be... we probably should be preemptively healing this. Last time he nearly got one shot. Okay, it's about half its HP. It's okay. Okay, I can top him off once more. We need some more damage. There we go. And that's another ruby. Okay, so let's go back to the tavern. Actually didn't gain that much gold from that. Poison arrow. I don't know if this has... I'm not sure what the duration on this is. Each hit applies 5 poison damage, dealing every 2 seconds. So we can increase that damage by doing this. A poison arrow applies a significant poison debuff to an enemy that has no poison. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go all in on all of that damage. Next time, let's remember to get the armor upgrades. Keep forgetting about that. How are we doing in damage? So Holy Magic actually did a huge amount there. Let's see. There might be a tactic actually where you don't upgrade one of them and then just have them die and then have the other one get a permanent damage increase. Not sure if that's worth it, but who knows. Let's get some additional mana back. Oh, okay, that's now maxed out. Reducing the casting time on Meditate sounds like a pretty good idea. Could I get a... Was there a decrease on the cooldown? I don't know. Let's just get some additional maximum mana. Let's reduce the casting time on heal. And sure. Now we can reset the talent tree if we want to. Not sure if we do, but we can play around with this if we need to. I actually want to do the same level once more. I know we can move on, but I think we're going to be too weak for that anyway. I want to see how this works now. So let's do the party heal. Let's do the meditate. Does he get experience from that? I don't think he does, actually. Can't really tell. Let's try to not get him killed. Might need to increase their hit points a little bit as well. Okay, he just got killed. That proves my point, though. I think, let's see if we can just spam heal the party heal a little bit. Yeah, no, anyway, we lost our DPS there anyway. Let's go back to the tavern. Oh, we actually still got a decent amount of stuff from that. But that kind of proves my point. So let's get Madeline some more HP. Is that all the HP we can get her, actually? Is there no other increases? Interesting. Let's see. This might be worth it, though, getting Grandpa some more experience points. And I don't know what to pick over here. Let's just get some additional mana going. That's never a bad thing, right? And some cooldown reduction and some increases to my basic heals. We are maxing out a fair few things now. Oh, I actually forgot. We also have some additional heals for the other dude over here. That's okay. Actually, let's try the other level then. Let's see how far we can get this. Ooh, let me take a selfie. Actually, I'm finding my true purpose in this world. Take my social media. You have people following you where? Ah, he's actually awake. Okay, this might have been a mistake. These guys hurt. We might not even need to do the meditate, actually, because we gain so much mana per stage now. We're doing okay with that. I'm still clicking my skills, by the way. If he gets hit twice, he's gonna die. I thought that was gonna be an AoE damage thing, but apparently not. Okay. Be like that then. Oh, he actually is summoning new knights. That is kind of annoying. Ooh, just in time. Okay, Madeline, stay alive for a little longer, please. Oh, never mind. Boss down. Okay, so let's go back to the tavern. And the real question is, what do I do with my new ruby? We can get the haste buff. I kind of like the idea of the region. Or the shield, maybe. Oh. Where was the region? This one. Heal per second is 5, so it's 50 healing for 20 mana, but we can probably increase that a little bit. Yep, so this is additional upgrades. Okay, Grandpa Bagel gets more heals, sure. Oh, a percentage, that's really expensive though. Reduces the casting time, what is the casting time? 3 seconds. This is a massive upgrade to that casting time. Okay, now the casting time is 0, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, increase the duration. That's just a flat increase. And casting heal on an ally unit that has region active increases its duration. Time Warp. Reduces the cooldown of Kale's last spell. Now we're really in World of Warcraft territory, by the way. Okay, let's increase the duration on heal a little bit, and the amount of it heals as well. Okay, let's make sure we give them some more survivability. So that's additional health. Oh, what's this then? Increases Grandpa... So this actually unlocked, now we have both of these, so that's interesting. Which makes me wonder if there's other skills like that as well. His health based on the number of unique unlocked skill tree nodes. Well, that's quite a few, right? After each stage, Grandpa Bagel gains maximum health that lasts for this battle. Okay, that's pretty good. Grandpa Bagel reduces more incoming damage when he's at 50% or lower. That's also really good. He gets increased shield. That's also really good. So he's gonna be a lot more survivable now. I also want my archer to have some more hit points. Madeline actually only gets 30 max health. Yeah, so we have both of their health maxed out now. So I think the next thing that we want to pick up is strong defense. Where was that skill that gave them experience per clear? Is that here somewhere? So here, after each stage grants Platform and Madeline experience points, we can double that up for only 400 gold. So that sounds like it's worth it. Let's see how far we can get into the next level. Otherwise, we might just want to farm some other stuff. Get that thing away from me. Well, she doesn't like frogs, apparently. So this is the region. Okay. Look at that. It's slowly healing me a little bit. That was probably the wrong moment to cast that, but okay. So far, so good. There we go. All of this looks pretty good though. This is the last level already. Oh, they have like a poison debuff or something? Well, she's gonna die. But the Toxic King is also going to die. There we go. Okay, back to the tavern. Okay, so now the real question is, do we get the debuff removal, the shield, haste, what was this? Time warp? I think we need some more damage upgrades, right? So Poison Arrow was the obvious best DPS there. However, let's go with the, I don't know, with the Arcane Magic? Let's increase their damage a little bit. Deals more damage for each debuff on the enemy. Okay. Prioritizes the enemy with the lowest health. That's actually pretty good. And bonus damage to all of her attacks based on her level. All of her attacks. So what level is she? 63. So that's a pretty decent increase. Every few attacks, Arcane Magic shoots an additional projectile. Okay, and then let's make sure we pick up the strong defense. And let's give them an additional shield when our little dude dies. Okay, so we have 1.1k gold. Displays the tavern skill tree completion percentage. Okay. Bosses give more experience points, more gold. Yeah, let's just make sure we max this out. So now we're gonna get 6 points. Okay. More gold in the dungeon, just a flat increase to everything. Gain more experience points from defeating enemies or when Grandpa the Vehicle is down. Feels like something we might have wanted to pick up sooner, but okay. Party heal refunds some mana when healing allies to full. Probably something I should have picked up before as well, but okay. Some cheap upgrades there, and I don't know, let's just dive straight into the next level. My bow feels heavier than usual. Oh, this dungeon slows down your attack speed. Doesn't take that long, let's take this slow until it's gone by itself. You're not gonna remove this debuff? How much slower is slower? 30%, okay. Not sure if the region is really worth it. Oh, that was one stage cleared. 9 experience points just from doing that. Doesn't actually tell me how long it takes, right? Yeah, I might need to increase Grandpa's defenses a little bit as well. Feels like we're gaining a fair amount of gold though. just throw in a meditate while we can. Okay, didn't expect her to go down on the second hit. Actually, hold on. Let's retreat. Yes. And just try again straight away. I basically just need to be ready for an AoE heal the moment one of them gets hit. Right back up to full. Which one is it that actually attacks the back line? Oh, it's the UFOs, okay. Okay, so now they're both down. That shouldn't be happening anymore, so I can just safely meditate for a second. Okay, so going into the last level with full mana, almost full HP. Could be worse. That's a lot of damage to all of them. Oh, you're on your own, guys. Close, close. There we go. Okay. That means we got another ruby. I guess that was kind of a hint that I might need to clear debuffs, but on the other hand, I mean, they get rid of themselves as well, and it does cost a fair amount of mana to cost all of that. Ah. I still think going for damage might be better. So we actually got all the ruby upgrades for the archer. Well, actually we didn't, never mind. We have the fire arrow over here. Poison arrow was actually even really good. So dark magic, ice magic. Ice magic is also defensive. It's another slow, so let's go with that. Let's increase its damage a little bit. The basic fireball deals additional damage to enemies with a slow debuff, but removes the slow debuff itself. This slows them further. Oh, this has a chance to generate 10 shield for meddling. That's really good. More shield. Frozen shield also gives Grandpa Bagel the shield. Okay. Whenever meddling gets a shield, she gains some experience points. I mean, that's not super useful for the moment, but I'm just picking up random things at the moment. Huh. Okay, that's a lot of increases to the ice. Completing the dungeon gives additional gold per mana left. This is not super interesting, neither is this one, but I'll pick it up anyway. This is gonna give me 9 additional mana. I guess that's okay. Oh, this was the one I wanted to max out. Anyway, I maxed it out. There we go. Okay. Some of these things are now really underwhelming at this point, though. Kind of inclined to pick this one up, even though it does cost me 500 gold to kind of check out how much percentage of the thing we have completed. Anyway, next level. Be careful, team. This dungeon will randomly silence one of my spells. Okay. Useless healer, your basic heal spell will never get silenced. Just use that one. That's good to know. Sometimes I forget you're a genius, Madeline. Oh, my meditate is out. Well, okay then. I kind of want my region to be locked out. Should we just keep restarting until the heal actually... hold on. That's some serious damage, guys. So extending the duration... Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, it's actually different for every stage. Okay, well, that's slightly annoying. It also means I need to meditate now. And of course the first thing that goes out is my burst heal. Okay. Stay alive, Grandpa! This is a serious amount of damage. Can I get my meditate back, please? Well, we're not gonna defeat this guy, but let's see how far we can get. Maybe we can kill some additional creatures. Yeah, my mana is out at least. Kill the tome! There we go. Okay. Well, it was still 1300 gold. Okay. Let's go back to the tavern. Let's be a little bit strategic about what we upgrade. So that was a ton of damage incoming on our dude. Let's give him some additional shields. We could give him some additional experience points, but yeah, I don't know. Let's give him some more HP. Oh, actually, well, 10% less damage should help, right? Maxing out this ability might be interesting as well. This is really expensive though. With giving him some additional armor. I don't know. This one is really good as well though. The Soul Link to transfer the damage to the tank rather than to everyone else. Okay, let's see how far we can get into the next level. If this is too bad, then we'll just go back and form the other one. I really kind of like the region on the tank. Okay, if this gets unlocked now, yeah, let's just cast it right away. Now we have time. Interesting thing is I'm barely using the party heal now. Don't die, but... There we go. That's a lot of them. Okay, we have the AoE heal going. Let's make sure we heal her and do meditate before we go to the next stage. Cutting it a little close here, but okay. Okay, so my region is locked out for the boss, which I think is probably the optimal way to do this. We do get passive. That's from the arrows hitting, right? Actually, I don't remember what ability gave us that ability to gain passive mana during the level. This looks promising. Assuming I stop preemptively healing too much. Oh, he's summoning. Slightly annoying, but okay. Let's heal him. Let's do the meditate. That's 60 heals, 60 mana from that, so that's nice. Okay, the boss is almost down. I'm gonna toss in a party heal, just for the free experience. Not sure if that's the best way to go about this, but I think it was. Okay, 2.4k, and a whole bunch of talent points. Okay, it's getting a little overwhelming at this point. We have so many things to pick from, look at that. Reduced cooldown on burst heal sounds like a good thing, so let's max that out. I think this is really good as well. Just get a 4-second duration every time we burst heal the tank to focus everyone on him. Healing an ally with burst heal to full is a shield, so yes, let's pick that up as well since we're using this burst heal so much now. Oh, we cleared a level, right? So... Okay, so since this ability gave me a special if I unlock the fire arrow, is that also going to give me something special? So what does fire arrow actually do? It doesn't tell me, it just does damage, okay. Fire arrow applies a debuff that increases fire arrow and fireball damage to this enemy. Okay, and then this is... Bomb arrow deals more damage to enemies with the fire starter debuff. Okay, so this buffs each other. And then fire arrow prioritizes attacking the boss. That's kind of nice. Every 8 attacks, the damage is increased. We can do that a little bit more often. Okay, and then Clapham gains bonus damage to all of his attacks based on his level, which is probably pretty insane at this point. So he's level 72. Okay. And this is 14% damage. 21% damage increase. There we go. Sure, let's get some more of that. Let's do some more arcane damage. We still have money to spend. Let's refund some money on party heals that don't do anything. That sounds good. Let's gain some more gold, I guess. And let's max that one out. Look at that, look at that. We are starting to complete some decent amount of stuff. Okay, let's dive back into a level. These guys are huge. So cold on here, you useless healer. Cast me heat protection. Learned that spell because it has no combat uses. My mana seems to be gone too. I don't remember casting any spells before. That's because this Frisian dungeon froze your mana dummy. Can't believe you are the best healer. Oh, so that's why my mana seems to be depleted. I'll cast meditate soon. Okay, let's just start with meditate then, I guess. Well, we buffed burst heal, so let's use it. There we go. That's a pretty decent shield he gets now. So much damage. Yep, let's focus on the tank defense next time we level up. Feels like that might be a good idea. Oh, I'm actually really low on mana now. Meditate is almost back though. Nope. Am I going to be able to keep him up? Nope. That's not gonna land in time, right? Oh, it is. I think that was more luck than skill, but oh my god, the amount of damage. Oh, I'm out of mana. Regen some mana to me. I don't know who does that. Was the archer, I think? Yeah, we're not gonna pass this level just yet. But maybe we can kill one of the snow boys? Nope. We still get 1.5k gold though, so let's go back. A little bit of a disappointing amount of skill points there. Let's see. We were gonna buff his defensives. Most of this stuff is all not related to that. This increases his experience points. This is gonna give him more HP. This is just a flat decrease to damage taken. This is a flat increase to his health. Huh. Let's increase the boss experience points and the boss gold. And then maybe we farm the previous level? Feels like that might be more efficient. Although this is the annoying level. Okay, so I am already going to cast Meditate, just because I know it's going to be locked out on the next level anyway. Or not. So this focuses their damage for 4 seconds on him. Oh, this is a really smooth sailing so far. Gonna gain full... yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna gain full mana by clearing this. Can you all hit the same target, please? Okay, meditating. Okay, my burst heal is out, so that is really annoying. On a boss level. Because everything else is a lot less efficient. Feels like we might be getting close to the... I keep thinking I can just put a regen on all of them, but I can't because there is a cooldown. Okay, that's my mana. The regen is really effective there though. Okay, meditate, meditate, meditate. Even if it's just to gain the mana back and get some additional gold at the end of the level. Okay, let's just party heal. Never mind. I was about to say party heal to get some more experience, but I don't think that counted. Back to the tavern. That was a lot of money though. Okay, so let's do that again, and let's just max this out, right? So this is just farming experience points, and I'm also gonna get this. So this is just 24% of the tree. Okay, yeah, we might be here for a while. So this is gonna give him just a flat 20 maximum HP. Let me think. So we kind of want to farm experience points, right? So how do we do that the most effectively? This is gonna give him experience points every time he dies. Okay, hold on. There was a skill here in here somewhere. Because it might be... Sorry, let me think out loud for a moment. We might want to increase some of the cheaper skills. So, for example, the basic attack increases all damage the enemy takes. This is just gonna flat increase the base attack. Now, who was giving me mana back? This is gonna give him additional experience points every time he crits. This is just a bomb attack. Okay. So what was giving me the mana back? Huh. I don't know. But let's try and complete another level. Now, even though it just said that we only have 25% of the tree completed, usually the percentage doesn't scale like linearly, so it's not like we are 25% into the game, I think. Probably a little bit more than that. We've been playing for about 1.5 hours. But typically it speeds up near the end because you just pick up all the cheaper skills, right? There we go. Experience points. Oh, really? Well, I'm gonna have to make my mana last. Should be okay though. Oh, we're already at the boss. Yeah, so our farming speed seems to be increasing decently. Oh, now my regen is gone. Okay. Well, I guess I'm casting Burst Heal then, to make sure you all focus on the tank. Which is not the worst thing, to be fair. His armor proc seems to be a little bit underwhelming at this point, maybe because we're going too fast. It's a weird problem to have. So that took me... Huh. Okay, so hold on. So 2 of them should not get healed by this. So my party heal is almost free? That's because we got the... Yeah, so this barely takes me... Oh, okay, so I definitely need to just spam this because it barely costs me any mana. Because I got all the mana reductions whenever it heals someone that's already on full. That is interesting. Okay, hold on. So let me check that out. So that was over here, right? So party heal, heal some more. Casting heal increases. That was not the one I meant. Yeah, so this gives me 6 mana back per full health ally. So when it heals allies to full health. So not when they are at full health. That's how I read it the first time. But if that heals them to full health. So if I heal all 3 of them to full health, it only takes me 2 mana. That was what you just saw. So, and this increases the healing on that. Okay, well, let's max out all the money gathering. Clearing a stage gives additional gold, maybe. I don't know. Sure, let's get some additional mana per ruby as well, so that isn't that maxed out. And I really like the regen, so let's improve that a little bit. Okay, so many skills that I don't really know what to pick. Okay, hold on. Let me read through this and I'll see you back in, well, just a few seconds for you, but a little bit more for me. Okay, and I'm back. So there's a couple of things that I think are going to be really worthwhile to focus on for a second. Now, obviously, any damage increase thing might be really good, but specifically, I think moral support is going to be morale support, I guess, is very useful because this is the thing that is giving me my mana back. So this is whenever Madeline defeats an enemy, I recover some mana. So I'm just going to max that out. I also think that any skill that gives experience points at this point is going to be worth it because investing in that gives me experience points, and that allows me to get even more experience points. Specifically, I think that getting these upgrades for Clapham are really going to be nice. So this is the dodge increase, and whenever we get a dodge, he gets a whole bunch of experience points. So let's do that like this. So now he has a 15% chance to dodge, and whenever he does that, he gets 30 experience points. That's a whole bunch. And I think, if I remember correctly, where was it? I think it was over here. Yeah. Just getting the top student thing, Madeline gets additional experience points just as a flat percentage, is going to be really worthwhile as well. That is it. We are going to dive straight back in. And I'm just gonna start spamming party heal as well, because that's gonna give me a whole bunch of things. I forgot that it does have a cooldown. But basically, whenever it is on cooldown, I am going to cast it because, well, we get the experience points from that. And it basically costs no mana if I do it like that. And that also means I'm preemptively casting it, basically. So, you know, that's also not necessarily a bad thing. And alternating it with the burst heal is really nice, because the burst heal makes sure that they focus on the tank, and then the party heal is almost free, but so it will top off these guys. And yeah, as you can see, my mana is actually super stable like this as well. There's pretty much no downside to casting my party heal at this point. We were a little risky there, but we made it in time, okay. Let's do a meditate while we can. Let's follow that up with a party heal. And then a burst heal on the tank. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get my rotation correct now. Oh, we're still farming this same level, by the way, I actually didn't realize. So let's go back to Frost Town in a second. Especially now we have Madeline's additional support, that will be useful. I don't think there was any way to reduce the cooldown on party heal, at least not without a massive investment on something else. I don't think they're really harming our tank anymore. I mean, they're doing something to him, but not that much. Helps if you have 8 additional armor, apparently. Yeah, my meditate is not gonna finish in time. That's okay, 3,000 gold. Okay, so this is definitely working. 28 points as well. Let's go back to the tavern. Let's make sure we just max out the amount of experience Madeline is gaining. Okay. Oh, this is a really good as well. So this is a chance for her Firebolt to hit everything, and this is one of my main abilities anyway. Yeah, let's increase her Fireball starting point as well. Yeah, this is gonna be a massive increase to our DPS. Okay. Let's increase Burst Heal as well, and reduce the mana cost on Burst Heal. Yes, please. And get that damage focus on him. So this is gonna have them all attack Grandpa Bagel for 8 seconds. That is really good. Okay, let's move on to the Winterfall Peak. Let's just start out with a meditate. Why didn't you cast a regen on him when I told you to? Anyway, that's okay. Let's just burst heal him so they are focusing all on the same target. There we go. This is working really well. Okay, let's have them all focused and then we meditate for additional mana. And we do this again. We renew our heal. And then we party heal. For almost nothing, right? Not quite, but it's fairly efficient. Okay, I'm spamming my heals a little bit too much, maybe. Ow. Well, I'm out of mana. Should maybe be a bit more conservative with what I did with my mana. But let's meditate. Let's make sure we heal her up. Let's do some party healing. Ah, there we go. And he's down. Victory is mine. And we got another ruby. Okay, so back to the tavern. I think we have plenty of opportunity to upgrade our attacks for the moment. So that probably implies that I want to pick up something for myself. I mean, the haste sounds really nice, but it is fairly expensive. I'm hoping my protection spell over here, which is going to give me a shield. Actually, hold on. We have a shield spell here, right? So this is 40 shield for 25 mana, which we can buff, of course. Casting heal increases the next protection shield. Okay. Protection refunds some mana when cast on Madeline. That costs 25. Now it costs 10 when cast on Madeline. Okay. Party heal also gives stackable armor that lasts for the rest of the battle. Party heal? Hold on. Party heal also gives stackable armor that lasts for the rest of the battle? Okay. So this is gonna give everyone 3 armor for the rest of the battle now. Ally units with a shield gain armor that reduces incoming damage. Okay, this is really good. Okay, this was definitely the way to go, because now we get abilities that actually help everything that we're doing. So yeah, that was really nice. Let's get that as well. Now we have 25 more points to gather. Where do I put those? That's a good question. What is doing our most damage? The fireball, right? So maybe we can increase that a little bit more. This is going to give her a massive amount of extra damage during the first few seconds. I'm just going to buff Madeline quite a bit. There we go. Let's buff the experience gain on Grandpa a little bit as well. There we go. Now let's see how far we get into the next level. Okay. We can breathe underwater. That's because I cast a breathing spell on all of us, dummy. It only lasts for 100 seconds. Okay, so make good use of it. Interesting spell. Gotta check it out after this. You're saying something, Clever? Okay. Bagel loves fishes. Oh, actually, I never finished that thought. So our Grandpa also gets a buff. He has a skill that increases all the shields that he gets. Now I also have even more reason to just cast Party Heal on cooldown, by the way. Because that's gonna decrease all the damage we take. Let's do a meditate. I mean, Clefon with a casual 12 armor. Okay, this particular ability is really strong. I mean, if I cast this often enough, my team is no longer gonna take damage, and whenever I heal them when they're on full, it costs less mana to do so. Did I just break the game? I might just have broken the game. Well, maybe not the game, but at least this level. Now, of course, I still need to be able to cast Party Heal often enough for this to actually occur. But as you can see, I'm no longer taking any damage. Not sure what these guys are supposed to do. Oh wait, we had the 100-second thing, right? Okay. Okay, so that's the trick to this level. So we have 100 seconds to complete all 4 things. Okay. Okay, that means we are gonna focus on getting ourselves more damage now. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is a massive increase to his armor, actually. Let's see. Additional damage during the first 10 seconds of each stage, yes. And every time she kills an enemy while that is active, additional damage, yes. I don't want the extra gold. Arcane magic deals more damage for each debuff on the enemy. We have quite a few of those now. I actually don't know. How much gold did I just get? Was that worth it? Maybe? Because the enemies didn't seem to be attacking me, maybe I should be farming a level lower? I don't know. I'm just gonna spam Party Heal though. This is gonna give me experience as well, so... There we go. So the anglers are actually attacking me. They need 67 experience now, though. But clearing a level does give me 17 by the looks of it. Let's just meditate. There's quite a few debuffs on the enemy as well, though. Okay, I think we've reached the point now where they're not doing any damage. I wonder, is there a point in going back to like the first stage now and just farming that really quickly? Probably not though, right? Might be something to worry about. Poor tank is still sleeping though. Three, two, one. Yeah, we are nowhere near doing enough damage to clear. Well, actually, the boss doesn't seem to have that much HP. So let's see. How can I speed things up? Probably by increasing my AoE damage? Question mark. Poison arrow applies more poison. So poison just stacks, right? Each hit applies 12 poison, dealing damage every 2 seconds. This will quick start that. Oh, what's this then? Open wound. So open wound is vulnerable, right? So it increases all damage they take. Poison arrow now also applies that. I apparently didn't realize that was there. Clapham's basic arrow attacks have a chance to increase all his attack speed by 20% for 5 seconds. That sounds really good. Apparently I didn't unlock that either. This increases his attack speed. Rapid shots duration. Yes, please. Okay. That is all a decent amount of additional damage. Oh, yeah, I was about to say, there was a skill in here somewhere. Which one was it? he has a skill where he gets additional... what do you call it? Shield! English stuff. Yeah, here. So, additional shield. So the actual shield spell gets way more powerful when cast on the main tank like this, but it doesn't seem that damage is our problem. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. He just got the buff. Two damage, 35 damage. Oh, I can actually queue spells, that's interesting. This is where the haste spell would come in, I guess, to have them do more damage. So I think that might be what we're picking up next, actually. In order for that to actually do anything, we still need to clear this level, though, so let's try to figure out how we're gonna do that. Okay, so now we have 11 seconds left to kill this guy. That's better than 3, still not quite enough. Okay. Let's try something out for a second. So, we will just spend this on whatever, I guess. Protection grants more shields. Party heal increase, yes please. Give an ally a percentage maximum health that lasts for this battle. Okay, that's a thing. Okay, all of this sounds pretty good. So we are just clearing out a couple of these things. There we go. Let's make our tank more... Oh, I kind of want to make my tank more tanky, but we know damage is not our main priority at the moment. That also means that all the frost upgrades for Madeline are not particularly interesting. Actually, what I think might be really good is the surprise gift. This gives poison arrow, will apply poison to an enemy that doesn't have it yet. Can I somehow... Okay, this is just flat damage increase to everyone, which also applies to Madeline's damage, so he can buff her a little bit. Now what I want to try is, let's go back to the first level. This might be silly, but bear with me for a second. So I'm just going to do this. This is going to be super quick, right? Because we're doing way more damage than all these guys can actually do. We're also at full mana pretty much all the time. The armor that I'm now giving my people, make sure they basically take no damage. Okay, so that was like a 10-second clear or whatever. We still get a fair amount of money, and we get 5 points. I'm not sure if that's worth it, but let's keep buffing the poison. I'm actually not gonna spend my money for a second, I just want to test this out. So let's do this level. Look at how fast we're clearing them. Kind of trying to find the sweet spot level to farm. I honestly don't care that much about the gold for the moment. I'm mostly looking to find a level that will give me a lot of experience points. And we are getting experience points per clear now. Okay, that was not that much. Okay, that might not be super efficient. So now let's go back to this one. Let's see how long it takes us to clear this, but also let's meditate. All right, I actually do need to heal the main tank in this level. The bonus of this taking longer is that we will get more time to cost party heals and gain experience that way. Farm. How much armor are we at? 24. The boss might have a difficulty actually dealing damage now. Well, he's still dealing a fair amount of damage to my main tank, but... Okay, that was the AoE. Yeah, that still did a fair amount of damage, actually. I mean, I'm now sitting at 40 damage. How much is my tank at? 43. So actually, he doesn't have that much additional damage. Okay, that was 22. Yeah, that was definitely... well, actually... It took a lot longer as well, so I'm not sure if this is a quicker way to farm experience points or not. Increasing the crit on him, and then... Oh, actually increasing his damage to bosses? Sure, let's just max that out straight away. And let's have him do way more crit damage, and then increase his crit chance? Sure. And let's make sure that we... Let's give Mr. Bagel some shield whenever we cast Meditate. Let's reduce the casting time of Meditate. Let's increase the duration of Regen every time we cast a heal, because now we can just basically keep it up forever. Okay, that had a lot of levels. Okay, Regen is now gonna last for a very long time. So let's see, 19 seconds. It's only going to heal for 8. But that's over, that's almost 200. No, not quite, but 160 HP for 20 mana. That's really efficient, and we can extend that by just casting Heal. It's not a heal, but actually the spell Heal. Okay, well, anyway, and let's see. Sure, let's increase the fire debuff as well. Let's do that once more. Let's do the party heal. Let's do the meditate. That has a shorter cooldown now, or shorter casting time now, which is really nice. So if I now cast this, it's gonna extend it by a lot. Okay. Let's keep casting party heal though. Because you know all that armor is gonna be extremely efficient. Yeah, this is by far my most efficient spell at this point. I really like the shield that Madeline gives herself as well. This farming is pretty efficient. I was just thinking something I could actually do, although I'm not sure how needed that is going to be. Oh, I was about to say, let's cast Meditate for the additional mana, but that was not in time for 3k gold. Okay, something we could do is actually respec completely for damage. Although, in the level that we are at, we still need to do some defensive stuff, so we can't just completely focus on that. But yeah, let me take another look at the technology tree or the skill tree to see where the most damage is going to come from. Okay, I think I figured it out. So there's a couple of skills that I think I kind of been sleeping on, and that is the critical strike for Klepon, because that's just gonna make everything he does a lot more powerful. Because, you know, if you deal, what is it, 4 times as much damage whenever you crit, and we just increase the crit chance by, what was it, 10 or 15%, that is going to massively increase our damage. And similarly, we have, where is it? Staff Mastery over here, that is going to increase Madeline's damage just with a flat percentage for every 10 levels, but at this point she is at level 180, so that is just, what was it? Well, she's now at plus 72 damage, and she was at half that, so that's 30% damage to Madeline. So I think that should be a pretty decent upgrade to everything that I'm doing. Let's just increase the mana recovery, I guess, on Meditate. Burst Heal restores more health to allies at 50% or lower. Sure. Let's get that as well. And make Meditate even better than it already is. Yep, that sounds pretty good. 35% of the tree, and let's dive into the shark level. Let's start with party healing from the get-go. Let's do a Meditate. Let's abuse the fact that we keep casting while we're shifting levels. Let's see how we're doing. Still 70 seconds left. It's almost hands off now. Not quite, but close enough. Wasn't poison supposed to go on all of them? Well, not all of them, but at least the secondary target as well. I don't know. Not sure if that's working like intended, but I kind of wish I had some sort of DPS skill at this point. Okay, so 30 seconds to clear a boss, and remember, I think it was the archer that also did additional damage to bosses now. Damage is gonna increase over time with poison. Yeah, I think we have this now. So optimizing what you pick, definitely worth it. Let's make sure our tank doesn't die. And there we go. The Great Shark has been killed. 4,000 gold, and we get another ruby. I'm actually not going to spend this for a second because I am not sure where we want to go. But I do think we probably want to now focus a little bit on upgrading our tank. And he has armor skills over here, so that's going to max that one out. We also want... let's see. To increase his experience and to make sure that triggers a little bit more often. So he now has an 8% chance to gain armor when taking damage. Okay. I can still spend my gold though, I guess. So let's make sure we clear that one out. Sure, let's get extra gold whenever we finish a dungeon. Protection gives more shield when in the battle against the boss. I'm not really casting this spell though. Actually, unlocking the spell was mostly beneficial because we got the other upgrades. I wish you could just unlearn specific things rather than resetting everything, because resetting everything at this point is going to take me forever to click everything again. Anyway, let's just buff our regen spell a little bit because we are using that one. And I don't know. I think that will be fine for the moment. I don't feel so good. Oh no, you guys are all getting poisoned at the same time. Wait, I can't heal that fast. You don't need to remove the poison, just keep our health up. We get poisoned again at every stage anyway. That doesn't sound like a bad idea, but can you do that? I don't know, can I? That actually lasts for a very long time. Okay, this is pretty intensive. This is where the regen is really good though. Let's meditate. Okay, I kind of like this, but this is really intensive. So if you're wondering why I'm talking less, that's because I'm trying to survive here. Okay, regen is a really good spell. Let's put it like that. So much AoE healing in this particular level. Regen does last forever at this point. I mean, I am still giving my party a massive amount of shield still. I'm not sure if that actually helps against the poison. Probably doesn't. Nope, that was the wrong button. Let's try not to get my party killed, please. Ow! Okay. Well, now we're not doing any damage anymore. Let's retreat. Close enough, though. Back to Tavern. Can we redirect the damage? We can. I just don't remember where that is. Here, right? Somewhere over here? Yeah. That is just gonna transfer 20% of all the damage to Mr. Bagel. That's gonna increase all the chances of giving him additional armor. And let's give him some additional health as well. Then we have money to spend. I'm running out of stuff to spend that on. And that also means I might want to... So the next spell I cast affects all allies. I could just remove a random debuff. I'm gonna unlock this with the hope that this increases, gives me some sort of passive debuff removal as well. Okay, this is gonna remove additional ones. This is gonna decrease the mana cost of it, so this only costs 10 mana at this point, okay. So now it's free? Okay. I mean, that works. Suna also heals an ally for each debuff removed. Sure. Oh, I can just give my people flat experience with this now. This prevents incoming debuffs to an ally unit. And this gives an ally unit temporary bonus maximum health for this battle. I mean, this is not super useful. I mean, it's good, but it's not going to be super useful. This is going to remove additional debuffs. I'm not sure if this is unique debuffs or not. But let's see. This would be fairly decent. Okay, so I just removed the poison. And I can just do this. I think I still want to cast the party heal, right? So. Oh, there we go. So the regen can offset one of them, and then the Suna can take care of the other one. I think I have a moment now to cast my meditate. Let's cast this and hopefully then prevent the debuff from being applied. Did that work? I think it did. cast that, so hopefully that will prevent the next one. Nope. Might have been a little bit too quick in that though. Okay, let's meditate into the last level. Oh, that actually applies the debuff. Oh, I'm out of mana. Kill him. There we go. Okay, let's hope the next level doesn't have more poison, because that was intense. Okay, which also means that we don't necessarily want to keep improving this, but we did just get another one of those rubies. I think actually just improving Grandpa's experience point gain might be really good. Just clearing out some of these base abilities might just be very beneficial, because they actually kind of work with everything else, right? So we do have a ruby to spend, but let's check out what the next level is about. As usual. Oh, we got pretty far, team. I can feel some weird feeling bursting inside me. I think that's your mana getting drained. Of course it is. Wait, you're right. My mana is drained every second. Madeline, could you do anything about that? Don't care. Use your blood if you have to. We can cast spells using blood instead of mana? Yeah, we can. It will shorten the caster's lifespan, but it is possible. Can you also tell me how to actually do that then? Or are we just gonna skip past that point? Just building up party heal. Oh, the first level wasn't a problem. I'm just casting Meditate in the hope that that's gonna allow me to cast it another time soon. Oops. Okay, well, so far so good. What's this? Oh, this is her initiative, okay. Spamming my party heal again. We need a shorter cooldown on that still. Okay. Let's cast a party heal and then do a meditate right after that to restore 75 mana. Stop doing so much damage to my party, please. I'm almost out of mana again. Oh right, my mana is getting reduced every second. Just make sure we put regen on the tank is probably a good idea. Well, so much for my mana. Good luck, guys. Just a little bit of time left until take this back up. Oh, he's actually healing. Oh, that's annoying. And he's buffing himself? Oh, okay then. Let's go back to Tavern. So what do we do about that? I mean, more of everything, obviously, but still. So what do we think is gonna give us the biggest upgrade? Lightning arrow? That has a very short cooldown, actually. Well, she was talking about dark magic, right? Let's go with the dark magic. Defeating an enemy with dark magic restores Madeline's health. And this will just increase its damage. Deals more damage when she has a shield. Well, she does have a shield quite a lot. Dark magic reduces the enemy magic defense, increasing all damage dealt by Madeline. Oh, what's this then? Holy magic and dark magic attack faster. Sure. That's gonna buff both of those things quite a bit. Oh, dark magic reduces enemy healings received. Only useful for a very specific boss in this case, but that might be useful. I have a feeling we might need to take that a few more times, but okay. Let's see. Let's do the burst heal thing a bit more. Let's make burst heal even better. Yeah, at this point I think I'm pretty much maxed out on all my abilities. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them at least. So let's dive back in. This also means that I'm kind of just spamming my abilities whenever I can. Let's cast Meditate early for the same reason. Let's double check how much Holy and Dark Magic are doing in a second. Region lasts forever, essentially. Okay, she got her shield now, so she's doing additional damage. Don't kill him yet. Let me cast Meditate. Ah, okay. Doing that the hard way then. How much armor are we at? 28? Decent, decent. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Let's see. Healing reduced by 6%. Does that stack? 16%. No, hold on. 12%, yeah, so it does stack. Which one was it? Getting reduced by 16% still. I am out of mana. Let's see if we can still cast a Meditate before he dies. No. Oh! That was very close, but we killed him. Okay, so 7,000 gold, and we got another ruby, nice. And a whole bunch of skill points there. That is also really, really nice. Where do we want to spend those? I don't know. I think stay strong. Let's max that one out. So that's 3 armor gains and what was it? Experience gained whenever this triggers, which is a 10% chance now. That's really nice. Let's give Madeline her flat damage increase. Let's get some additional. The Holy and Dark Magic is doing pretty decent as well, by the way. Okay. What else? Instant heal. Instantly heal the lowest enemy, ally. That could be really useful. Hold on, I need to cough. Okay then, now let's see. We have a refreshing drink over here, which is very fitting, but what is most important is that I completely forgot that I have a skill here that increases the regen amount on Grandpa, which is awesome by itself, but we also had this skill over here, and this is going to give him a flat percentage of his health for every tick. Now this is really expensive, which makes sense because it's also really good. But that gives me something to dump all of my gold into, so yeah, this is gonna make regen on Grandpa really, really effective. Let's find out if we're going to need that for the next level. So let's just... Oh, are you alright, Grandpa Bagel? The fire seems to be burning a lot. And he's thirsty. Okay, I can't believe you can still sleep in this dungeon. Here, I brought some water. Water is good. Hey, useless healer, heal me now. Oh, okay, so we have another... Wow! How often is that gonna trigger? I guess the answer is gonna be too often. I don't need to do the regen on the other guys, at least not for this particular stage. Let's meditate. Oh great, a bomb. Well, the metal is shielding herself pretty well. That's pretty awesome. Let's start with a party heal. It's pretty intensive at this point. This is definitely not an idle game. But we seem to be doing pretty decent, even though we are at a pretty high level at this point. I'm actually surprised because I had a feeling that the game was going to get really grindy, but even though it was grindy there for a second, it's not that bad at this point. I'm gonna cast a meditate right after that, I guess. So far, so good. Let's keep a regen on Grandpa. I mean, that just is super efficient. Spamming party heal is also still pretty efficient, I think. Not sure why it wasn't casting the burst heal there for a moment. Party heal. Ooh, hello. Okay. Oh, I'm actually out of mana. So that might kill her. Yep. Okay. Retreat. So that's where the shields come in, I guess? This might also be really good to get at this point. So this is gonna give an ally a bonus percentage maximum health that lasts for this battle. Although 5% with a huge cooldown. Is that gonna be enough? I don't know. I mean, we can have Madeline defend herself a little bit better if we give her some additional shield. There we go. This is going to increase the chance of generating that shield to the maximum amount. And whenever she gains a shield, she gets some experience points. Sure, why not? And increase the slow while we're at it. That might help keep Madeline alive. What can I spend my ruby on? We got all Madeline's skills, I think. We still have lightning arrow over here, which could be useful. I mean, stuff dies faster. That is definitely not a bad thing. Time warp, maybe. Haste doesn't sound bad either. Kale's next spell affects all allies, so I could combine this with the shield. Just give them all a shield. Sure. Reduces cost all mana cost by a lot. Okay, now it's just 10 mana. Okay, that's actually not that bad. And casting heal reduces cost all current cooldown. Okay, what's this? Heal is more effective on Grandpa Bagel. I mean, sure. Oh, might give an ally a bonus damage that lasts for this battle. Okay, well, we might have to look at that. This is not super interesting. However, making sure the shield that we are about to cast on everyone is maxed out sounds like a pretty good idea. And honestly, 10 mana to give everyone a shield of, what is it? 130? Pretty good. And protection gives more shield when in the battle against the boss, which is exactly what we're trying to do. So this is gonna give us a 200 shield on all of our units when we cast that. So I'm gonna mess this up. I can almost guarantee you that. But the tactics are there, right? So let's do this. Actually, cast all region on everyone. I mean, that was pretty good, right? Let's do a party heal. Let's do a meditate. Let's do another party heal. I do need to keep in mind that this has a cast time by itself as well. Honestly, that's not that big of a problem. Look at Madeline buffing herself with shields now. Oh, she used it, so... Let's make sure we do that. Sounds like a good moment to meditate. I wonder what happens if you do cast all and then meditate. I mean, the answer is probably nothing, but... Okay, so cast all, protection. There we go, this is a massive shield on everyone. So this should not do that much. We still have quite a bit left, so we should be able to meditate now. Keep stacking the poison, please. There we go. Strategy working like intended, and we got another ruby out of that as well. Nice. Okay. So, what are we spamming? Additional region on the tank. Yes, please. Let's also keep improving our damage a little bit. Actually, let's see. I want Kale to do as much dodging as he can and getting as much experience as he can while doing that in the progress, because that's just gonna pay for itself. Anything else we can pick up at this point? Sure. Some cheap upgrades here and there. And let's start the next battle again. Not spending my ruby. Hey, it's the Bell Arena. I used to come here years ago. Wait, really? This place was used for a pouch monsters fight before. I see what you did there. Anyway, I was the very best at it. I guess the monsters were making a revolution and made their home now. Huh. Monsters are nice. Can we do some pouch monster fight while all of this is done, team? Let's go! It's no longer possible, though. There has been some protests that it's against monsters' rights. That is so disappointing, even for me. Let's do a party heal. Let's do regen on the tank. Let's do some burst healing on the tank, because apparently the tank needs it. Let's cast all, and let's do protection, because the shield has no particular duration, I think, so, I mean... Better safe than sorry, right? Is this a boss? Does that count like a boss? Okay, burst heal. Let's keep AoE healing as well, though. How are you doing on armor, dude? 29? Surprisingly low amount, to be honest. Well, at one time, shield is still on there. Stay alive, please. I need to meditate there for a moment. These guys hurt. Why can't I cast my heal? There we go. Ow. Okay. The damage output is over 9,000. Okay, tank survivability is where it's at. For sure. Okay, then the real question is, how do we do that? I mean, this is really good. Although, is it? How much damage? So my tank has 600, so improving this by 0.5% basically does 3 extra damage per second. Healing per second. Not that impressive if you look at it like that. I'm gonna go with Life Ascension now, because it sounds interesting. So I can buff my people's HP by a lot. Costs a lot of mana though. After each stage, reduces Life Ascension's current cooldown. And the cooldown is normally what? 1 minute, okay. There's nothing else here. Reduces Life Ascension's casting time. Okay, so now it's just 1 second, that's okay. Casting Regen reduces Kale's next Life Ascension's mana cost. Well, I'm spamming this bit, pretty much. Life Ascension also restores ally health by a percentage. Oh, hello. Oh, we just linked up these 3. Angel Form. Transform into an angel for 10 seconds. During Angel Form, Kale's other spells cooldowns charge 50% faster and restore 50% more health. Wow, okay. So this is like Ultra Mode. I'm not sure this is actually that good of an ability, but let's stick with it for now. Do we just continue to upgrade? Who are we upgrading? Yeah, tank survivability was what I was talking about, right? So we have 15 rubies collected, so this is just gonna give him quite a bit of additional HP. This is gonna give him additional health as well. This is after each stage. Grandpa Bagel gains maximum health that lasts for the duration of this battle. So all of this is gonna give him quite a bit of extra HP. So let's dive back in and see how we do. So we want you to have like... Oh, actually I can combine that with Fast All, right? Not sure if I wanted to meditate right there, but... Huh. That's interesting. So heal does renew the regen, so actually casting heal is pretty decent. I'm actually gonna cast all and then do the protection thing again. that region lasts for a lot longer. Okay, hold on. Let's do this, and then we are gonna cast all. And then we are going to life ascend everyone, and then we're gonna meditate. Look at, she has an insane amount of shield now. She has 3 times as much shield as she has actual HP. Okay, this is pretty intense though. 1.7. Okay, he has 1.2k HP now. That makes Regen a lot stronger as well. I'm barely party healing at the moment, actually. I might need to remember to throw that in every now and then. I definitely need to keep up Regen at this point. Yeah, I'm a little low on health. Let's do this. And then let's see if we can quickly throw him some heals. And then we are going to cast all, and then we're going to life ascend again. Kill some of these things, please. I am a little bit out of mana here. I might need to be a little bit more strategic with how I use my mana, but all in all, this seems to be working pretty decently. I mean, the boss is already half dead. Not sure how long that's gonna last. There we go. We're getting so many monies now. Let's see. What do we want to increase? This is going to allow us to cast that a lot more often. Oh, Kale's first cost of life ascension in each battle costs 0 mana. So then basically we start with doing cast all. That we do the, so that's 10 mana to increase everyone HP with 20%. I mean, I'll take it. This is going to make that pretty much cost nothing. Oh, not entirely nothing, but a lot less. And then this is going to also turn it into a heal. That's nice. We are casting heal more often now. I am actually still not using this. I don't know. Let's pick that up. And then we have 41 points to spend. I think we still want to improve the grand pile a little bit. I mean, flat damage reduction is really nice. Increasing his armor by a percentage seems like a good thing as well. Grandpa Bagel reduces more incoming damage when he has 50% health or lower. That seems like a no-brainer to get as well. This is the additional health. Yeah. What level are our dudes on? 266. Yeah, so getting 20% additional damage on our dudes might be really very beneficial as well. I don't remember, did we have a similar upgrade for Madeline as well? I don't think so. I mean, she has some pretty decent upgrades we can still get. This might be worth picking up actually. If one of them dies, the other one gets a decent buff. It's not that expensive. But anyway, let's keep going. Okay, cast all. That's weird. I'm not sure why that didn't work like I thought it would. let's see, if I cast shield on him... 1.1, that's not as awesome as I thought it was gonna be. Let's make sure we do keep throwing in a party heal whenever we get an opportunity to do so. Let's cast a meditate while we can. Does feel like the damage is a little bit more manageable now. Okay, let's do another cast all. And then another life ascension. There we go. Trying to be a little bit less spammy with my spells. Hard as that might be. I do want to meditate. Let's see if we can do that. Let's cast all. Let's do another life ascension. Do another burst heal. Okay, I'm out of mana. That's not a good thing to be at, I guess. This is gonna help me keep everyone on him. How long is my regen gonna last? Not that long, but I can extend it by casting a normal heal. Hopefully that is gonna be enough. There's literally nothing I can do. I can meditate. Oh, okay. That AoE attack was pretty hefty. Yeah, I was about to say, we just need to get him killed. Oh, because I was in the menu, it's now stuck, or what? Hello? I guess we're manually retreating. Okay. Wasn't expecting that to happen. Who had the damage reduction? This one. Holy Magic reduces that. So this is minus 20%, so that's nice. And this is going to increase the duration on that. So this by itself should be a fair amount of damage reduction, because remember, we do have the additional attack speed on Holy Magic as well. So Holy Magic is now gonna cast every 1.5 seconds. And I don't know, maybe deal some more damage, let's see. Holy Magic gives Madeline a percentage of the enemy's experience points, so that's just farming. Madeline gains more experience points when she has a shield, which is basically all the time now thanks to the ice magic. Sure, okay. I am also, I don't think at this point it really matters what I'm picking up. Well, actually no, I want the region. There we go. What else do I need to pick up? Let's see if there's anything in particular. I think that's a pretty decent one to pick up, so we can do the cast all a little bit more often. So let's start with this one. Let's do that one then. Let's do the party heal. Let's give you your regen. Let's make sure you keep it. So she already has a massive amount of that. Let's do a meditate while we have the opportunity and time to do so. There we go. Might as well just do a party heal when we can. Burst heal is never a bad thing. I think maybe not this one yet. but one of the next times we cast the Cast All, we want that to be a shield, so we can carry that on to the next, to the boss level. And look at that amount of shield. Let's do the burst heal, followed by the meditate. Okay, let's do this one. And then the next one should be the shield, right? That's what I'm thinking anyway. Running a little bit low on mana here. So let's do the shield thing. And let's go straight into the meditate. We might as well do the life ascension while we're at it. I mean, this is a healthy amount of protection on the entire team. $190 should be enough to sit through this, right? Oh, or not? Okay. I stand corrected, I guess. Well, I'm out of mana. And that's with a 20% damage reduction, so... Come on, Madeline, you can do it. I think it was only a little bit of overkill. Ah, meditate was so close. Okay. Back to the tavern. Can we help this dude survive? Well, we can definitely give him more HP. There we go. I'm just investing in whatever is my current problem. I know this isn't that, but this is just gonna give him a whole bunch of additional experience points because he has a 20% crit chance. Every time he crits, he is gonna get 10 experience points now, so that's gonna add up really quick. And yeah. Keep improving the region, I guess. There we go. At this point, just picking up whatever I can. We are at 51 completion of the technology tree, or the skill tree. So, there we go. Now let's dive straight back in. Let's cast all. Let's do the life ascension. Let's do the party heal. Let's make sure we are doing this. And let's meditate just because we can. That was probably a waste, but... Anyway. It does feel like we're getting this better under control now. Look at this HP. Yeah, he gained, I don't know how much HP, like 200 HP, well, almost 200 HP, I think, from those skill points. Can I cancel? No. Once you start casting something, you will finish casting it. We will life ascend everyone. There we go. So Madeline has a healthy amount of shield. And Clapon just has a massive amount of health himself now. She just lost her shield. That's a shame. Anyway, let's heal them all up and let's meditate. I think I should have enough time to do another cast all. I might be wrong about that. Okay, let's do the shield thing. Cast all. Cast protection. Cast regen. Cast meditate. I mean, they're definitely surviving the first AoE now. There it comes. I don't even know how much damage that did, but it wasn't a lot. Okay, so the regen does a significant amount of healing at this point. Let's do another massive protection. There we go. Easy. Okay, so we get another ruby, back to tavern. I mean, as interesting as this sounds, I'm not sure if this is the optimal pick. Some of these other skills gave me so many additional upgrades that it might be worth just picking something along those lines, although actually picking an additional damage skill at this point might be worth it as well. Once again, let's check out the next level before we pick anything. What are we going for? I don't know, more damage. Just picking some of the more expensive things. There we go, that's poison maximum upgraded. Let's give clap on the buff when meddling goes down, and then let's give... There we go, metal and the buff when clap on goes down. Something like that, and let's go back to battle. Demon Castle again. Oh! Is this the last level? I don't get signal here. Can we do it fast? Okay, team, let's do it right and efficiently. Tonight we feast, or tomorrow, or 2 days later. That really depends when we finish this dungeon. Yep, exactly. Okay, cast all. Life Ascension. I don't know, party heal. Why? Because we can. There we go. Keep spamming party heal. Just gonna meditate, now I can. There we go. Just keeping the heal over time rolling by casting heal. Again, very World of Warcraft. So let's do another Life Ascension on everyone for almost free. Okay, this dude does a lot of DPS. This is like a boss. Is it the boss? Ouch. Okay. That was my tank. Feels like we're in the final stages of the game now. Although this guy seems to be dying pretty fast, but there's 4 more levels after this. Okay, back to Tavern then. I don't know. It still doesn't feel like picking up the massive healing form is going to be what we want. Unless there's a lot of additional skills behind that, but I have a feeling that's not the case. This is really tempting though. I could actually use the... rather than giving everyone additional health, I could also give everyone additional damage. Let's go with that. Right now it's 5%. We can increase it to a lot. Oh, actually I have so much money. So now it's 15% additional damage. Casting Might on Grandpa Bagel restores his health by a percentage of his maximum health instead. Reducing the casting time. What's the casting time anyway? Now it's just 1 second. This will heal Grandpa. Casting Might on Madeline gives her experience points by percentage of her max experience. So this is essentially gonna give her a free level. And casting Might on Clapton triggers his rapid shot. Okay. Oh, we'll have to get that in a second, but for the moment we are out of money. Just gonna pick up some of the other stuff just because I have money available, and then I have 19 points to spend on other things. So let's have the damage on both Fire Arrow and Fire Ball increased. That seems like a pretty decent thing to pick up. And then... feels like we can just almost pick things at random at this point. Defeating a dark enemy with dark magic restores Madeline's health. Actually, let's get the speed increase to Holy and Dark Magic because of the debuffs. And that means we're ready to dive back in. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Cast all. Then let's do the Might. Then let's make sure our tank doesn't die. There we go. Should we be, I don't know, party healing still? I mean, it's free experience, right? I mean, casting heal is actually not that bad at this point. Actually, casting Life Ascension is a no-brainer now. We're using the cast all. Might have to change up my tactic there a little bit. Let's do this. And then maybe it's actually casting a more active heal. Might be worth it. The Might is already back up. I'm trying to cast a cast all here. There we go. I also need to rearrange. Ooh, hello. I don't remember, how far did we get last time? I got some coffee in between. So, ooh, okay. Well, further than this, most surely. So do we need more damage or do we need more survivability? I mean, I guess the answer is all of the above. Still got 23 points out of that. I am wondering if I should reset my tree and kind of re-optimize this, because I'm not really using, for example, Asuna over here. Okay, let's run through it for a second. So we have Asuna here that we're not using. I could pick this up, but I still don't think this is particularly worth it. I mean, it's obviously a great buff, but it's not gonna do much if it's only going to be something I cast every, what is it, 90 seconds. I mean, this part of the tree seems pretty good. The Life Ascension. We could also cut this out, honestly. If I'm gonna be casting the Might. Not entirely sure. So we could cut out Asuna. That's for sure. I don't think there's anything here that we can cut out. Region seems really good. I mean, Meditate is obviously really good as well. I mean... Tough decisions, honestly. I could cut this out and this one out. And then see what's over here in the tree and if that's gonna help me more. Yeah, let me do that. Be right back. Okay, so I just clicked through so I could get to Time Warp over here. So what does Time Warp give me? By itself, it's just gonna reduce the cooldown of Kale's last spell. So what I could do is actually decrease the cooldown, for example, of my Meditate with this. That sounds pretty good. I can reduce the casting time, I can reduce the cost of the next Time Warp, okay. Then I can also further reduce the cooldown of spells, sure. And then what's here? Sponge a bunch of gold. Gold spawns 50 seconds. Mana cost. Huh. How much gold does it spawn? 90 seconds. I think this isn't 90 seconds, it's just 110 gold after the upgrades. Transmute gold spawns more gold when cast all is active. Okay, none of this seems particularly useful. Getting a lot of gold, sure. Time Warp itself, I don't know, it might be good, but I'm not super convinced we're missing out on anything there. Let's see, is there anything? Oh, hello, hold on. So this was haste. This is gonna give me an attack speed bonus, so this could increase that. Burst heal is more effective. Okay. After it expires, haste applies a permanent attack speed bonus that lasts for the rest of the battle. So this is kind of like a permanent version, well, permanent version of Might, I was gonna say, but it's similar in a way. It has a very long cooldown though. After each stage is cleared, reduces haste's current cooldown. So 30 seconds, that's a lot. So basically we cast it at the beginning of every stage. Okay, that could be really good actually. Ally units with haste will be less prioritized by enemies. That's actually really good as well. Okay, so this might actually be pretty solid. I mean, burst heal being better is always good. And we can buff it, yeah, okay. And then what does this do? Casting haste on Grandpa Bagel restores his health by a percentage of his maximum health instead. But this is again one of those things where we want it to be on everyone, right? Okay. So I can heal him, and then what does this do? Unlock Nightmare Mode for the dungeons. Able to collect Ruby again for completing the dungeons? Hold on. Okay, so we are definitely in the last level. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so how difficult is this? So this is base difficulty 550. This was the last one we cleared. This is base difficulty 600. Okay. But this Demon Castle was base difficulty 700. And I also feel that maybe getting this will be easier than getting this, because remember, this has 6 stages, this only has 3 still. Okay, this scales up insanely though. Okay. We can buff the experience points we get in Nightmare Mode. And we can get more gold from Nightmare Mode as well. I think maybe we should be able to farm the first level of Nightmare Mode with all of these buffs. And do it like that. Okay. However, this also means that I need to spend another 120, well, a huge amount of points basically to complete my tree again. Let me do that. But I think going for a combination that includes the Nightmare Mode completely leveled up, and then along with that, actually I was about to say we don't need to transmute gold, and the Time Warp also doesn't seem to be super useful. But if we Time Warp, then we can cast haste again. That might actually be not that bad. Alternatively, I could meditate, Time Warp, so I have that available again, and then just spam my spells more often. That might actually be really good as well. Okay, so let me set this up, and then I think we're gonna try and farm the first level of Nightmare Mode. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot that there was also the instant heal ability down here that I didn't have unlocked before. So, that leads down here to Raise, which basically allows you to get back KO'd members. There's some upgrades for that here as well that aren't particularly interesting considering how much mana this ability costs. So I don't think that's what I want to focus on. However, the instant heal ability over here, even though I don't think this ability by itself is that useful, it does unlock a couple of very interesting things. So, for example, casting heal on an ally with low health is cast instantly, so this is gonna help me do the speed healing, not with the instant heal, but with the normal heal instead. Now, we also have the ability over here, where is it? Here. Urgent Care. Heal has a small chance to deal critical healing. Now, if I upgrade this all the way, I have a 16% chance to do a critical heal with my normal heal. So that makes it 2.2 times as awesome as it was before. However, we can increase that multiplier here to 3. So that means it now does 3 times as much healing with a 16% chance. But whenever I do a critical healing, I get mana back, which means that if I get 5 mana back, the normal heal will only cost me 5 mana in total. And of course do a lot of healing on top of that. Now, casting heal itself with free cast also has a small chance to make your next heal cost no mana. So basically I have a 30% chance for either to do a crit heal and give me most of my mana back, or to it cost the next heal for completely free. And that can also crit and then give me mana back. So long story short, this makes the normal heal very efficient. If you combine that with the ability, I don't remember which one it was. One of those, let's see. Yeah, this one. Casting heal on an ally that has a regen active increases its duration. This allows me to basically keep up regen forever. And then, I mean, of course it's going to be, what is it, 5 seconds? Yeah, 5 seconds every time I cast my heal. That's a lot of healing for a very small amount of mana. So I think that particular combination could be really good. So I'm gonna reset the tree again because I don't think I need to raise over here, but I'm gonna pick up instant heal. I am going to pick up the cast all. I'm gonna pick up the protection because of all the nice abilities that we got to get along with that. That means I also can pick up the might, I think. Right? No, we're not going to pick up might. We're actually going to focus on the transmute over here so that we can spam the haste on everyone instead. I'd rather have the attack bonus, I think, than the damage bonus. I mean, in the end, we probably want both, but for the moment, this might be a little bit more efficient. Okay, so I completed the tree 2 more times because the first time around I actually picked abilities in such a way that I didn't get access to the nightmare mode. So yeah, I did all of that. So I have the instant heal now, I have the haste buff, all of that we just discussed. I also picked up the lightning arrow instead of the bomb arrow for Clap-On. Other than that, the upgrades have been sort of the same, but slightly redistributed because as you can see, I tried to focus a little bit more on completing the good ones while not investing as much in the ones that I think are not quite as good. However, that also means that there is some synergies that I upgraded, some synergies that I downgraded, so we'll have to see what that looks like. I do think the main benefit of picking up the lightning arrow over here is that I also got access to accelerant, which means poison now triggers every second, so investing into poison abilities over here like I've done, maximum upgraded, but not all of them, but a lot of them at least, should help me do a little bit more damage with poison. There is plenty of upgrades still to go. We are only 55% into the technology tree, so we're just gonna have to see how this works. For Madeline, I don't think anything in particular changed that much. Again, just redistributing her damage. I prioritize flat increases that just give me a flat increase to all my damage over the ones that are a little bit more specific. Again, I don't know if that's going to be good, but we are gonna have to find out. So let's go into nightmare mode. Let's pick the first level there, and let's dive straight into battle. I just realized I don't have the cast all. Okay, that's gonna be a problem potentially. But if we can actually just get this going, then we should be fine still. On transmute gold, we can actually, I don't know. I do have instant heal, and the first one every level is free, right? So I don't know. This level so far seems to be going just fine. Let's cast a meditate while we can. The heal itself is very buffed, so a lot of those things should be a massive increase now in terms of the output. Look at that heal. We should probably still cast the party heal. I don't know. Well, that was actually very smooth, so that gives me access to another ruby. Okay. Which begs the question, where in the technology tree was the cast all? Am I just blind? I don't remember. Hold on, let me look that up. Right, it's right over here. So cast all available. That means I can now reduce the mana cost of that as well. And casting heal reduces cast all's current cooldown, which I mean another buff to heal sounds like a good idea. I actually got a lot of money from that level. Heal more effective on Grandpa. Yes, please. I don't know, let's just pick up some other abilities that I can afford, just because I want to spend my money. Only got 13 experience points out of that. Arrow and Poison Arrow was definitely doing the most damage, which is kind of intended. So let's make sure we keep maxing that out. I also think this Rapid Shot ability is really nice, because it helps me do a lot more damage with my normal arrow, but it also applies more poison, etc, etc. Is there anything that only costs 1? Yeah, let's increase my arcane skill. Now, let's see if we can clear another level. I mean, so far so good, right? Okay, so cast all. Now we want to do the haste thing. Now I want to make sure my tank stays alive. That was not the ability I was trying to cast though, but... There's also a potential ability that allows me to... Ooh. Hold on. Haste. Okay, let's cast one of those. Let's cast all. Then let's do the haste. So let's make sure we keep our tank alive. Can I just out heal? No. Okay. I do need to make sure that I prioritize the right things, but all in all, this seems to be working pretty decently. I think prioritizing the tank is probably a very good idea. Although, on the other hand, getting more heal effectiveness on the tank sounds like a pretty good idea as well. So let's make sure we prioritize those two. I think we're doing a fair amount of damage, so let's see. What can I do to further increase the tankiness of this dude? Actually, not that much, I think. Oh, we can increase his armor by a percentage. Actually, I don't know how much armor does he have. Whoa, that's a fair amount. We also have flat damage reductions as well. Not sure which one is applied first, that might actually matter. But for the moment, let's go back to battle and let's keep up the speed. Okay, cast all. Let's cast haste. Let's make sure we give you a buff. Let's throw a few heals at you in order to make sure you stay alive. Transmute gold, so the instant heal is free. So my hello. There's a lot of burst damage going on there. Okay. Let's cast another haste. Let's do another burst heal. I think I have time for a meditate, right? Right? It's not gonna finish in time, but... No, that didn't count. Okay, well, anyway, actually prioritizing finishing the level with a lot of mana is not really a priority anymore, if you can see how much money I'm gaining. Okay, so I think re-optimizing my technology tree or my skill tree, it was definitely worth it. So let's make sure we increase heal as much as we can. What was the other ability that I was just talking about? Let's see. What else? Actually, burst heal restores more health to allies at a low percentage, is really good as well, because I am using that quite a bit. Okay. We do now have another ruby available. Should I be investing that? I think I'm actually gonna invest that into the bomb arrow just to make sure we have that available as well. Bomb arrow is now gonna do more damage to anything with the fire starter debuff as well. And this is gonna buff both Madeline's damage as well as Clapon's damage. And considering Fireball is one of my highest damage abilities, that is gonna be a pretty significant buff. Might as well buff my Fireball while we're at it. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Let's increase some gold gains. I'm just gonna pick the random abilities at this point because I don't think it really matters unless we get access to a new part of the technology tree. Now this was base level difficulty 900 and the last boss here was only 700, so let's see if we can clear the normal boss. Okay, cast all, haste, heal. There we go. Not sure if I want to meditate now, but let's do it anyway. The interesting thing is party heal if it crits will actually give me money back. Yeah, see, I gained mana from that, not money, mana. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we should be casting. So party heal to gain mana. It's always a good idea, I guess. Let's see if we can actually get past this level now. Castle, let's do haste. Let's make sure they all stay alive. And remember, they get a permanent buff to their damage now. Or their attack speed, I should say. Let's make sure they focus on the tank. I do like how we can just only focus healing him now, thanks to all of that. I think I missed that up there. Anyway. Casting Meditate seems like a very precarious thing to do at this point. Where's my instant heal? That's this one, right? Okay, full health for the last boss. This is gonna just instantly kill everyone. Not quite. I'm just gonna focus on doing the AoE shield, I think. There we go. Oh, there we go. I was so focused on healing, I actually didn't notice we killed the boss. 33k gold and a whole bunch of experience points. Ah, game ending, congratulations. Well, we have the entire Nightmare mode available as well. You have defeated the Demon King and brought back peace to the kingdom, but I don't feel like I'm done yet, guys. I have the entire Nightmare mode available to it as well. The 4 hours was spot on, though. The Wild Knight has been serving the kingdom since... most parties he has gone with have been defeated because the healers was wiped out. Okay. Age 17? Okay. Clapham was age 25. Clapham's actually a high wizard, but as the king said, there cannot be two magic users in the heart. He became an archer instead. So he just encrossed the arrows with magic. Okay. Well, a solo developer game, this was extremely enjoyable, to be honest, but I don't feel like I'm done just yet. This comes from an old library that I bought a long time ago. Okay. Now, this is all nice and all, but I still want to see how far we can get into the Nightmare mode. Ah, that's so nice. Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna skip past this for a second and see about that Nightmare mode. Oh, hold on, you have also unlocked several new modes on the skill tree just to give you enough stats to beat Nightmare mode, so they're actually telling me go back and play the rest of the game. I don't know, we've already been here for 4 hours, so we might as well play some more, right? Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna put Nightmare Mode in a second video, because otherwise, I don't know, this is gonna be like a 10-hour long video, which, if you're here for the 4.5 hours or whatever this has already taken me, then I very much appreciate you. But yeah, I think it might make sense to split that up. So, if you're still here, you are definitely awesome, and I do hope to catch you in the next one, where we'll be tackling Nightmare Mode.